Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're doing a full case 8 boxes of 2022-23 Bowman's Best University Football. So I'll go ahead and get the case open real quick and we will get started. A True Crime. Don't really like how they packed out these cases. They're usually tighter in the case, but it looks like everything is okay and not damaged. But we'll keep an eye on the cards once we open them to see. Everything should be fine. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so again, if you were here for the last Bowman's Best break, apologies for the feed. I hope to have that fixed now, but I am running a backup cam recording the whole thing just in case anything goes wrong. I can upload that unedited just to show that nothing goofy is going on. But I think it was as stupid as I have my laptop hardwired to the router. And I also had Wi-Fi on, and I think the laptop was getting confused and kind of switching back and forth between connections, and then it would get unstable, and then the feed would just stop. I think that's what happened. I'm not totally positive, but it feels like it. Last night, I did an hour and a half stream, and it went off without a hitch. So I think, you know, knock on wood, that is the case. Good luck with Stroud Young. Right there. So 2 autos per box, plus refractors, color, all that good stuff. So I'll keep an eye on the stream here, but obviously if things freeze, let me know. But as for right now, we're doing okay. Yeah, Brian, you did okay with that, Anthony Richardson, for sure. Yeah, I spent probably an hour and a half after the break a couple nights ago kind of racking my brain and going through everything, trying to figure out what the hell was going on. But I think that whole internet thing might have been the issue, so we'll see. We will see. Regardless, I got a second cam recording the proceedings. There's a complete copy needed. Centered. Right. Box number 1, good luck. And if I call out a card and not numbering, that means it's just a refractor. Nico Martial, so that's a refractor. Got a Will Levis. We got a Speckle Bandits Noah Sewell. I don't think that's numbered, but it is a parallel. I like the die cuts. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Jameer Gibbs, Mini Diamond. Jaden Wally, refractor. Cam Rising. Got a Speckle Dorian Thompson Robinson. Tyler Buckner. Should be coming up on that auto soon. Xavier Worthy. Will Levis base Gunslingers die cut. Cameron Ward. I'm missing an auto in this one. Let's see. Hopefully not. Purple Relique Brown. Number to 250. Jahmyr Gibbs. There's an auto. I don't know where the other one is. Nathaniel Dell, base auto. I'll flip back through the cards here, make sure I didn't slip over it accidentally. Sam Hartman. Oh, there's the second one. It was just packed out. Weird. Tavion Thomas. That is a blue auto, numbered to 150. They packed 2 autos into one mini box, it appears. Unless I... Yeah. So, the Master had 2. That's all I care about. Talia Tagovailoa. Okay, so we got our 2 autos. That's good. Did not want that in the first box. Yeah, it kind of feels like base autos of some of the mid and lower guys are produced more than the top guys, just based on everything I'm hearing. If everything was in equal numbers, you'd see a much different distribution. I mean, the numbered autos is legit because those are all to what they are. I mean, unless they're just certain guys aren't signing certain runs, so like the 299 or whatever. But it's that base auto where you really don't know how many they did. They could have done one could have done 1,000 and the other one did 100. There's really no transparency there. Wow, 4 of those in one case. I think someone said that was 1 in 480 packs, which would mean 1 in every 8 cases. So that means yeah, so there's some collation weirdness going on. New product, new company. I mean, it's Topps, but it's Fanatics owning it, so who knows? Who knows? I just open them. I don't do any other stuff. That is strange, yeah, because a full case is what? I guess 96. So that'd be 1 in 5 cases. Interesting. Ramon Davis. Trenton Simpson Mini Diamond. Dallas Turner. Anthony Richardson. Jordan Battle Speckle. Raheem Jarrett. First auto of box 2 is Brant. I don't know if that's Kuith. Brant K. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Isaiah Nayor. Bryce Young insert. Trenton Thompson. Purple, Ty Simpson to 250. Will Shipley. Caleb Williams, Fight Song. DJ Uiagalelei. Got a Bandits Jordan Battle. It's a base die cut. Refractor, Caleb Williams. Phil Yurkovich. Quarterback auto. Base. Sean Clifford. Brant K. All right, box 3 coming up. I got good old Phil there, True Crime. One auto, there's a start. One brick at a time. I might have pulled the most valuable card in my breaking career last night. That was exciting. I did UFC Prism and pulled a Hasbullah Magomedov to 8. He's the Russian influencer, the 19-year-old. So he's not even a fighter. But the comps for that card were anywhere between 10 and 30,000. I think it'll drop like a rock once the novelty wears off a little bit, but pretty crazy card. Yeah, moving and grooving there, Semper. So far, the feed hasn't broke down 4 times, so it's going faster. Knock on wood. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know some big Instagram breaker had his 1 of 1. So, but I had the, I guess, unless they have it at 5, which I don't think they do, I had his next lowest. Actually, it was a really cool looking card. It was, the background was a bunch of octagons. Because they fight in the octagon. The octagon has 8 sides and the card's numbered to 8, so. The comps were interesting. One guy had it listed for 30. Not sold. Another guy had it listed for 5 grand, but then I looked in his feedback. He had a 94% positive rating, which is terrible. So I wouldn't pay $500. I think I'd get probably an empty envelope. Oh, really? So, okay. Break of the week list. I'll have to look at that. Tell me where I can find that, True Crime. It's interesting. Yeah, I almost fell out of my chair. Nick Singleton, Mini Diamond. Bryce Young insert. Marvin Mims. Aiden O'Connell. Mitchell Tinsley. Jaleel Billingsley. Top 10 pulls of the week. Okay, got it. Kelly Ringo, Bandits base die cut. Logan Diggs. We've got a BJ Ojulari. High draft pick. Base auto for him. Here's a refractor, BJ. Xavier Hutchinson. Gunslingers Cam Rising base. Julian Fleming. I have sports. Yeah, thanks for the info, True Crime. I appreciate it. We've got a green auto of Kool-Aid McKinstry to 99. Not bad. Except he signs JaQuincy. He doesn't sign Kool-Aid. I would just draw the Kool-Aid man and write, oh yeah, next to it. That'd be my auto. Cade Klubnik. KJ Jefferson. Jalen Carter. Stroud insert. Andrell Anthony. Got in Lava. BJ Ojolari. That is to 100. Bo Nix. Stetson Bennett Masterpieces. Smith and Jigba. And Drew Allar. Yeah, I did WWE Prism, and I pulled a Trick Williams auto. He's a low-level NXT guy, but he signed his T. Willie. Kind of like that. Which, being a pro wrestler, you're signing a fake name anyway, so might as well have fun with it. I don't think you're going to get a Triple H auto, and it's going to read Paul Levesque or Mark Calloway for Undertaker. Yeah, and with this, as in the description, if someone owns over half of the card, they get it without a random. So in that case, that would be the case here too. It's good for breakers to be very explicit about that in the description. Especially if it's a big card, you do not want people thinking you're pulling something shady. I got a rash of crap from one guy a few years ago. I did I think it was a mixer, but had gold label baseball, and I pulled a 1-of-1 auto, a dual auto of Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Vlad Guerrero. So it was a random between the Blue Jays and the Nationals. So it used to be the Expos. And the Nationals won, and that was a cheaper spot than the Blue Jays because it was Vlad's rookie year, but I mean, that's just how it goes. I was very angry. I paid more. I should get it. Like, no, sorry. It's right there in the description. I mean, some breakers will say, well, you get the mathematical advantage anyway. But, yeah, I think it's just cleaner. If you have over 50%, then roll with it. For the triple, Ryan, I know we were talking about the Hasbulla, too, from last night. That one's all over the place. Very curious as to where that's going to end up. I think my reaction was when I pulled the card, I immediately said, oh, what is this? Because I didn't recognize the parallel. Because I'd never seen it before. And so then I looked on the back and it said 5 of 8. And I turned around and said, well, what I think it is a pile of money. I think that was my pure in-the-moment reaction. Fun card. Yeah, those cards can tend to move a ton in the last 5 minutes or minute of the auction, so it'll be interesting where that ends. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Some Aqua Lava, Clayton Tune to 199. Isaiah Nayor. Cade McNamara. Got a Hendon Hooker, Gunslinger's base. Zach Harrison. And we've got an auto of Zach Evans. Graham Mertz. Bijan Robinson. Richardson insert. Joey Porter Jr. Got a purple Paint and Thorn. That'll be to 250. Zach Evans. Will Rogers. Jermaine Burton. Speckle. Nathaniel Dell. And we got an auto of Domani Jackson. Phil Yurkovich. Malachi Moore. Okay, halfway. Yeah, normally people will want to get rid of college cards because they tend to lose their value once the guy's in the NFL. But now, since there's more and more college cards, I think it's becoming more common. So maybe people start looking at these similar to how they look at Bowman for baseball. Like, when they're in college, it's like their prospect cards, and when they're in the pros, then you get their rookie. I don't know. We'll see. Especially once Fanatics/Topps takes over the football license, then you have Bowman Chrome, and then you have Topps Chrome for the NFL guys. So, should be interesting. Yeah, the college stuff is still pretty reasonably priced. Yeah, Brian, I was thinking the same thing. If one sucks really bad, it could tank the whole thing. But it's one of those things where if, let's say, two are great and one is pretty good, then you're probably in good shape. Like, I bet in, like, 2017, if you got, like, if you're thinking of baseball, if you got, like, a dual auto of Aaron Judge and Cody Bellinger, you'd be, like, over the moon. But now you'd be like, I wish I could erase Cody's. Just cut the card in half. Yeah, I've seen some pretty funny, like, especially like Yankees, like triple autos. It'll be like Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera, and then Jorge Posada. Which, you know, nothing against Jorge Posada, but just it's one of those not belong kind of deals. Babe Ruth, Joe DiMaggio, and Bob Uecker. Actually, I'd love that card. All right, box 5, just past halfway point. Enough comedy from me. Got Eli Ricks. That is Neon Neophytes. Speckle. That's a cool looking card. Eli Ricks again. Ooh, we got some gold lava. Trevor Etienne, 75. Or yellow. I don't know if that's gold. Akeem Dent. Domani Jackson. Tony Grimes. Base Bandits. Will Levis. J.C. Latham. Got an auto of K.J. Jefferson. Jack Sawyer. Dequan Finn. And the mighty Toledo. Mitchell Tinsley. Got a blue Henry To'o to 150. Jordan Addison. Bryce Young inserts. Ty Simpson. Tyler Van Dyke Speckle. Stetson Bennett. Another Kool-Aid. And the repeat button on Kool-Aid. Oh yeah. Tyler Van Dyke. Caleb Williams, Neon Neophytes. Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, I've got my, I'm a Chiefs fan, so back in, before I got in as a breaker, I kind of got in as a consumer, I guess, back in the hobby. 2018, so I was buying into breaks of 2017 Vertex. And at that point, history's a funny thing. At that point, the Bears were going for the most because everyone just kind of assumed that Mitch Trubisky was going to be a top quarterback. He was the safest pick for sure, but Chiefs did their homework and got the best quarterback. So I think it was like a half case. I think I paid like $40 for the Chiefs, something like that. It was an eBay auction, and ended up pulling a quad patch, one of those quad patch cornerstone looking auto things, to 99. I still got it. It's in my safe. So yeah, that one I'm gonna hold on to for a while. Yeah, this product definitely seems a little bit tougher than Bowman U and Bowman Chrome U. But again, it's also working out to be cheaper too, so kind of makes sense. Yeah, North of 7 does a ton of breaks. I see their names on a ton of feedback when I look at folks' feedback. They make me look tiny, which isn't saying much. I'm a one-man show, but respect those big dogs. Especially on eBay. If you don't do business the right way on eBay, you get kind of run out pretty quick. Although some of the bigger ones, I've looked at feedback, and some of the stuff can get pretty ugly, so I try to give good customer service. Be honest, all that good stuff. Yeah, I do a website, but I do mostly eBay, especially for stuff like this. I'm going to kind of reevaluate how I do the website going forward, but eBay is handy because all the buyer base is already there. It's just you got the issues with payment and stuff like that, but yeah, that's some of those bigger breakers. Like they do like a 1 day a week shipping days and things like that. I do small batches, so I try to get things out the next day, unless it's like a Prism player break for a huge product. It takes like 2 or 3 days. But like this stuff, I'll try to get out to you guys tomorrow. So I try to be quick. I don't break 20 cases of stuff at night, but I do a little bit and get it out quick. So that's kind of what I can bring. Denzel Burke, Tyler Van Dyke, Aqua Lava, 199. Nick Singleton, JJ McCarthy, we got Jackson Dart, Mason Smith, Speckle, Ronnie Bell. Ooh, nice one here. Blake Corum. That's a refractor auto. Keishawn Butte. Spelled his name wrong in the auction. Kaysen, I spelled. Eek. Clayton Tune. Of course, I spelled all the UFC guys right, and I get friggin' one guy in college wrong. Bryce Young, Neon Neophytes. Will Anderson. CJ Stroud, refractor. Okay, blue Kenny McIntosh to 150. Jabari Small. Jameer Gibbs inserts. Dontavian Wicks. We got a John Emery base auto. Winston Wright. Pat Garwo. Box 7 coming up. Okay, box 7. So next break I have coming up is Monday. I've got a full case of WWE Prism by Wrestler. Got my 3rd case of that I'm doing. I may end up doing a couple half case breaks of Optic Football. That comes out next week. And I might do another case of this, and I'll look at the numbers and see where it sits after tonight. Yeah, I was looking at comps before I set up these breaks to begin with, and the numbers were all over the place. They've kind of come down since release. I think people are finding that the big guys are harder and harder to hit. But Okay, box 7. Good luck. Stroud base. Got Drew our fart song, fight song, fart song. That's even better. Let's do that as an insert. It's mini diamond. Oh boy, it's been a long week already. It's only halfway through. Talking about fart songs. That's awesome. BJ Ojolari. Bo Nix to 199. Xavier Hutchinson. Another fart song. Oh boy, I'm giggling about that now. Drew Aller. Domani Jackson. Base Bandits die cut. Bo Nix. And we got a nice Jordan Addison. Had him in the first case too. Not bad there. Andrell Anthony. Jalen Carter. Bryce Young insert. Cade Klubnik. Constellations of Greatness, Tyler Van Dyke. First one I pulled of those, which was a slightly bigger name, but that's still pretty nice. Is that one of your 8 True Crime? Will Anderson. Will Levis, Fight Song. I'll say it right that time. CJ Stroud, Refractor. Malachi Moore. Jabari Small. Double Jordan Addison. Good for that spot. Plus you have the Constellation of Greatness. Double Addies. Dontavian Wicks. Jameer Gibbs insert and Julian Fleming. All right, one more box. Feed is holding up, so I think my theory about the whole internet setup is correct. So hopefully this is an issue that doesn't happen again. Kind of embarrassing. So what you guys are telling me is Jordan Addison might have a pretty tired arm from signing autographs. Or signing stickers. Which is a Beyond card. That was the nice thing about doing, I did a bunch of Immaculate WWE and Immaculate UFC. It was mostly on-card autos, which was nice. Same thing with National Treasures Racing. Seen way too many stickers this year. Oh, congrats, Semper. Van Dyke is yours. That's a good deal. Well, we also had the collation weirdness where I think there was 2 autos in 1 mini box. So if you were to buy one mini box at the at a shop, you might have got 2 autos or no autos. That's not ideal. At least we had the 2 autos in the master. From a break perspective, we're even, but if you're a consumer and you just bought a mini, that would suck. Yeah, I think there might have been a refractor or 2 of Tyler Van Dyke, but yeah, Constellation is definitely the biggest card. right, last box. Good luck. Do a recap as soon as this box is over. Caleb Base. Sam Hartman. Got a blue Bo Nix to 150. Nico Martial. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid Bandits base. Jaden Wally. Ooh, nice one here. We got Hendon Hooker. As a refractor auto of Hendon Hooker. Cam Rising. Tyler Buckner. Got a Gunslingers, Bryce Young, Speckle. Talia Tagovailoa. Bijan to 199. Will Levis, and refractor, yep. One more auto to go. Let's see what we got. Jaron Hall. Ty Simpson Speckle. Yeah, Speckle. Trayshawn Holden. What's the auto? Jordan Travis, red auto. That is to 10. Not a huge name, but it's an auto to 10. It's the lowest numbered auto I've pulled so far. Josh Downs. And we got Jason Adamalola. All right, so we're last box. There we go. All right, so recap time. So we got the Jordan Travis auto to 10. Got the Hendon Hooker refractor auto. Jordan Addison auto number 1. Constellation of Greatness Tyler Van Dyke. Jordan Addison number 2. John Emery. Blake Corum. Kool-Aid. There's another one of those two. KJ Jefferson. Domani Jackson. Zach Evans. Kool-Aid to 99 on the auto. BJ Ojolari. Phil Yurkovich. Brant K. Tavion Thomas blue auto to 150. And Nathaniel Dell. All right, that will do it for tonight. I'll try to get these out by tomorrow. If not by, I guess, Friday at the latest. But hopefully tomorrow. So coming up, I think the next break I'm doing is Prism WWE. That'll be Monday. Those just went live on eBay tonight, I believe, for a 5-day auction. So if you collect wrestling cards, it's been a pretty fun product, so check that out. I might do another case of this. I'll look at the numbers. If I do, it might be like Tuesday of next week. So the auctions will go live tomorrow for a 5-day auction. Then, like I said, Optic Football, I may do a little bit delayed, but maybe the following week just to give me time to get that Prism sorted and shipped, because that's kind of a pain. Yeah, so that's what's coming up. Trying to think other things on the horizon that are coming out. Some baseball products coming out that I might be doing, like Don Russ baseball releases next week. I'm not sure if we'll break that or just kind of sell the boxes, but it'll be interesting because they don't have the player's license, but they are doing prospects and retired players, so it'll be kind of interesting how that looks. But yeah, so that's next week that comes out. But I will get working on this sort and get these shipped out by tomorrow, hopefully. But if you have any questions, you can reach me on eBay. You can email me through my website. Instagram's also a good spot. But again, thanks everyone for the chat. Thanks for joining up. I'm glad the feed held up unlike the other night, so less embarrassing for me for sure. But yeah, thanks for joining up and getting your payments in on time, all that good stuff. And I will be back probably Monday with that Prism WWE break. But if you have any questions in the meantime, please let me know. Thanks everyone. Have a good night.